I can smile like you do, move my body like you.
So, hello everybody, and let's have a look at some news here, midweek news in the crypto space. And let's go over the chart first of all. And what we can see here on the weekly Bitcoin chart is that, something is starting to move at least. And so, I mean, we've had this before, one, two, three times before, and so is it the fourth time now? Is that the charm? I think we'll have to break above this 7.5 and let's call it 8.5 kind of thing levels before we can, say that now probably there's a new cycle, starting. But interesting to see here, we had a 9 count here on the weekly already, and it was finished in mid-July. And we now have this green 1 and 2 like we had here as well. So we really need this week, next week, to kind of confirm this, and we don't need to fail here and go down again. Then we're getting another retest lower. But a break above the 7.5 and then 8.5 would certainly look a little bit better. There seems to be some Fibonacci time series here as well. It's been pretty good at catching the tops and bottoms here, and this was a bottom, and this is indicating there could be a slight top on the week of, what is it, 17th of September. So another 12 days or so. So we might see an upturn until then. But by no means, base all your decisions on this. This is just a dude talking about cryptos. And let's see some of the news here. I mean, VeChain is in the news again. They're working together with BYD here, the manufacturer of electric vehicles and batteries, along with battery electric buses and high-tech instruments. They have joined VeChain for the VeChain Thor, the public blockchain platform, and they're gonna use it for some carbon banking solution. And they're also, I mean, just a couple of days back here, they're also saying the People's Insurance Company of China, PICC, one of the largest insurers globally with 126 billion assets, entered into partnership with VeChain to digitally transform the insurance industry. I mean, that's interesting to see, right? That they're starting to move over traditional industries on the blockchain now. And this is what we want to see in more and more countries, so this is just the beginning, it seems. But let's put our heads together and see what can be done here in this space. I mean, it's good to see that big projects like this, that there's actually some people and companies catching on and willing to try it out. So keep an eye on VeChain and going forward. The rise of crypto in higher education. Yeah, I think we spoke about that before a few times. Universities are starting to give courses more and more now in the blockchain space. So 42% of the world's top 50 universities now offer at least one course on crypto or blockchain. And they're saying here, David Yermak, finance department chair at New York University Stern School of Business, first offered his course on blockchain. When was that? In 2014. 35 students signed up, 8 fewer than the school's typical elective. And now by 2018 there's 230, and they had to move into a bigger classroom, I guess. So that's good to see as well. It's spreading. People are learning more and more what this technology is. Yeah, students will benefit greatly by studying this area. Yeah, I think so as well. I mean, at least if maybe you don't work in it, but at least having some kind of clue of what it is and so on, it will benefit as this world changes into this space going forward. And now everybody's doing Bitcoin, yeah. Raps Eminem. Remember, everybody used to bite nickel, and now everybody doing Bitcoin. So these rap guys, they're starting to wake up as well. Well, at least they see the potential to expose themselves to this space. And this wallet I haven't tried yet, but Abracadabra allows European users ease of crypto investments. So they're an exchange and a wallet, which is great to see. They announced support for the bank accounts of SEPAs, or single euro payment area transactions. It's like a wire transaction, but within the European area, I guess. So with users from over 70 countries globally, they can invest in cryptocurrency from any bank account. It's important to give investors the opportunity to fund their Abra wallets directly from any bank account. I mean, this certainly helps, right? Instead of having to move funds through one or two exchanges and back and forth and before you actually can buy something. So this is helping, of course, to change the way people invest, adding to a brighter future for the cryptocurrency market around the world. So that's another. Looks like some kind of a competition to the Ethos wallet, and maybe other guys as well, other projects that have this feature, but they're certainly they're on the right track here if they want to attract customers. Yeah, inflation fear to raise legit Bitcoin demand, so this is something we have to watch out for. Just last week, Federal Reserve has announced reaching its 2% inflation rate goal. Meanwhile, of course, as we know, Venezuela, Argentina inflation rate is skyrocketing. And in addition, the US sanctions on China, Russia, and other countries is rising, while the global debt, of course, is shooting through the roof. So, I mean, can this end any other way, that the whole place goes to hell? I mean, I don't know. It probably has to. So this has the affected economies, and investors turn to Bitcoin and cryptos to find a safe haven from the ensuing crisis. Question is just, when is this bloody crisis gonna come? I mean, they have artificially now held interest rates low for quite some time, and which has of course made both the housing market and the stock market shoot up like hell, and so people maybe keep an eye on those rates, and be prepared. I can't say when it's gonna happen, but if you believe what the original plan was, it's for 2018, but there's just 3 months left, and I guess I need to sell my house quickly, invest in Bitcoin, and then buy back next year. I need a place to rent. Okay, and Chinese central bank launches testing phase of trade finance blockchain platform. So they're also getting into this, the PBOC. So testing all over the place here. And do we have something else? Nah, just this Abra again, single European area. I think that's, I mean, there's so many news, but can't babble about everything. So I think that's about it, guys. Keep an eye on the chart, 7.5 for Bitcoin, 8.5, and of course, otherwise it seems like nothing much is going on at this moment, at least. And Some of the privacy coins moved up a little bit, which is nice to see. And of course VeChain here. What do I have? VeChain Thor. This is on the weekly, so let's put it on the 4-hour. And yeah, it certainly had a nice move here from, when is this? From a few weeks back, and so now it's consolidating a bit, it seems here. What about Cardano? And Cardano is really not doing much, but I mean they have such a huge supply as well, if I'm not mistaken. So Neo, okay, Neo came back up from these. What did that was a ridiculous area here, $13-14. I mean, holy cow! What an investment. And now it's still pretty low. I mean, if you believe this in this project that this is like the what do they call it, Ethereum of China or something. I don't know if it has changed now with all these other ones being around, EOS and everything, but at least it was the Ethereum of China like a year ago. That's why it went to like over 150 or something. But we shall see what happens in this space. Something happens every week, every day. Okay, that's Crypto Sweet signing out. Enjoy, guys.